Hey guys, my name's Justin. Welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I will be telling you guys how to improve your running form by doing this one simple running drill. And really when we talk about running form, this drill is kind of a foundational drill. This is a drill that you can do that is really going to improve just your basic running mechanics. And I really want to start with this as the primary drill. And you know, I can always make videos later on. If you guys find this video very helpful, let me know in the comments, and I can make more videos showing you more advanced running drills. These are called plyometrics. They're moving running drills that are designed to increase your muscle memory. That's really what we're trying to do with these drills. We're trying to get that muscle memory into your mind and your muscles so that when you go out for a run, your muscles already know what to do. And so here is the drill, and I'm gonna show it to you guys first, and then I am going to break it down a little more because I've shown many people how to do this drill, and they watch me do it, and then the first time they attempt to do it, and it's not me saying this, they say this, but they say that they feel silly because they feel like they're doing it completely wrong. And the reason that it's very difficult to do this drill right off the box is because of the way you've trained your body over, you know, the many miles you've run, the many years you've been running. Your running form is already programmed into your body through muscle memory. And so what we're doing here is we're going to try to retrain your muscles and your mind to have a better running form. And so let me go ahead and show you guys the drill, and then I'll show you guys some common things that people do, or some common ways that people do it incorrectly. So here's the drill. So it's called toe pops. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna just pop up on your toes. So you don't have to move anywhere. You can stay in place, but we're popping. We're popping off the toe. What this is helpful for is when you're running, guys, the only way that you are going to move forward is for your foot to hit the ground and push you. So this is the only way you're gonna go forward. Running is basically jumping from one leg to another. This is something that is a very foundational drill. A lot of times when people first do this drill, what I see is a lot of times, sometimes they'll bend their knees. On this drill, we're not bending our knees. We're trying to keep our knees straight. So notice how the knees are straight. So that's the first thing. Make sure you're not bending your knees. Sorry, as you can see, this is not the easiest running drill in the world, and you are gonna get out of breath if you do this for a couple minutes. This is a really good running drill just to, you know, try to do it for a minute straight, and your shins might be burning a little bit. You might be a little bit out of breath, but that's okay, that's normal, because this does take quite a bit of energy to do this drill. And then the next thing I notice is people come out. We're not kicking our feet out. We want our feet to stay underneath us, everything in a line underneath our body. And it's okay if you come a little bit out, but see, you don't want to come out like this. You want to try to keep it the best you can right underneath you. The next thing that I see that people do incorrectly with this is they'll kick up behind them. Again, we want everything here. We don't want to come out in front, and we don't want to go behind, so we're here, like this. So a good way, if you're having difficulty doing this drill, because it is a difficult drill to do and you are going to look probably a little silly when you first try to do it, once you get it down, it's going to be really easy, guys. So here's something to do if you're having trouble with this drill. So you're going to stand with your feet like this. You're going to pull your foot up. So really this is the main focus of this drill. We want to get this motion muscle memoried into our body. So you're gonna go here, here, and this is really all we're doing. We're just pulling the toe up. This is called dorsal flexing your foot. So see how my foot is pointed down? When we dorsal flex it up, we're pulling the toe up. We're pulling the foot up. So that's really what we're trying to do here. And you know, I'll go ahead and show you guys the reason that this drill is really important. I'll go ahead and take it a step further, and I can do other videos at further explaining running drill and why this is an important drill. But really when you come through a cycle of running, you only push off the ground when your foot hits underneath you. So it's very hard, or it's not hard, it's impossible to move forward and strike your forefoot in front of you. I mean, it's just not gonna happen. So you're gonna move forward when your foot connects with the ground directly underneath you. And the force that's gonna push you forward is the forefoot, the front of your foot, hitting the ground. That's what's gonna propel you forward. And so this drill is focusing on getting you used to pushing your foot into the ground. It's getting used to you pop, 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 pop. And then, because this is kind of a more advanced drill, but notice how, that's kind of a drill I can go into another video, but that is a very foundational drill, and you guys should really do this drill every single time before you go running. This is something that a lot of people don't think about when they run. And, I'll go ahead and address heel striking, because a lot of you, I say forefoot, but a lot of you are probably wondering, Justin, what's your opinion on heel striking versus forefoot running? Heel striking is unnecessary. Like I said, running is jumping from one foot to another. So when we bounce, am I hitting my heels? No, I'm not hitting my heels. I'm jumping off of my forefoot. And so what's important to remember about running is it's not necessary for you to hit your heel to the ground first. A lot of the reason that people hit their heel to the ground first is because of running shoes. Normal running shoes have a very elevated heel, and they put your foot kind of at a downward angle, which means that when you dorsal flex your foot up, you gotta dorsal flex your foot up pretty high just to get it flat. So I recommend running in shoes. The number one thing I recommend about shoes, and this is the number one thing that all running shoes have, so it's really hard to find running shoes not like this, but is to have what's called zero drop. You can see I'm wearing toe shoes, and I love these things. I mean, really, I do. I've run 5Ks in these. I've done 10Ks in them. I've done sub 5-minute miles on asphalt before in these, on concrete, and I don't have any joint pain. I don't have any pain because I run correctly. I run very correct in these shoes because they keep my foot at a flat, level position. They allow me to relax my foot, and they allow me to get more out of that dorsal flexion. So just like here, if you look here, notice how my toes are pulling up. Now look how much separation I have between my toe and the floor. Now if we raised up my heel to where, let's say I was wearing a running shoe, so I'm lifting up my heel to show you what my foot would look like inside of a running shoe. For me to get level with the ground, I would have to pull my toes up, my forefoot up a lot higher. So heel striking is predominantly caused by wearing shoes that have an elevated heel. They make it very hard not to heel strike. So if I was to put on shoes that had a heel in them and I did this drill, my heel would be whacking into the floor. I'm already touching my heel, barely touching my heel to the floor each time I jump. If I had a shoe with the heel on, I'd be whacking it into the floor like that. You're gonna run way faster, and you're gonna run much more efficiently if you can get this drill down. Something else when it comes to heel striking, to show you why heel striking is just unnecessary, if we stand here and I come around, I can hit my heel here. That's okay, but if I hit my heel here, I'm gonna have to roll forward until I push off the ground. Now, if I come around here and there is no heel, or I don't touch my heel, I don't have to roll from my heel to my forefoot. I can immediately hit off of my forefoot. What this is gonna do is it is going to allow you to run with a much quicker stride rate. You're gonna be able to, instead of hitting your heel first and rolling forward to your forefoot, you're gonna be able to just come through and go boom, straight back to your foot, instead of rolling, if that makes sense. So you're gonna be able to get that tempo, that stride rate up way quicker. Another thing to show you why heel striking is unnecessary, and to show you why I really like running in toe shoes and other shoes that have a flat a flat sole, a zero drop surface, is that try to do this drill just on your heels. I mean, you can't, that probably looked really silly. I mean, you can't. You touching your heel doesn't do anything for you. I mean, I guess I can kind of like try to do it, but the only way you move forward when you run, and this is the main takeaway of this whole video, if you're still watching, because I'm sorry I've been rambling a little bit, the whole takeaway of this video is that you do not move forward when you are running until you put force into the ground. That's the only way you move forward. And so whether you hit your heel or you don't hit your heel doesn't matter. Your forefoot has to touch the ground and you have to push off. Now, when I say forefoot running, I don't mean that you need to be up on your toes. That's not what I'm trying to say. You know, you can hit flat with your foot, and that's the nice thing about running in zero drop shoes. You can hit flat with your foot and it's fine because the only thing you're worried about is coming around and popping that foot into the ground. And so notice how here, I'm not up on my toes. I'm not way up here on my toes trying to, you know, pop off. I'm flat on my foot. This foot is flat on the ground. And then you hit. But if I pause here, where's my foot? Is it down like this? No, it's up like this. So as we come around, we have that foot up prepared, and it's almost like you're pawing the ground. And I'm kind of getting into some other more advanced drills as I mentioned this, but if you're still watching this video, you get a little sneak peek at some of the other videos I'll be putting out there. So guys, that is the drill, and it's like I said, it is a foundational drill of having good running form. And it is possible to have running form that is correct and that allows you to run pain-free. A lot of people have pain because they land in front of them. And when you land in front, you're putting a lot of pressure on your knees and your hip, and your body's not in alignment. See how I'm kind of falling down into my body? When you run upright and you put your feet firmly into the ground beneath you, everything is strong. Everything can be flexed. All my muscles are supporting my body. And so that is the main goal of this drill, is to keep everything lined up. Be strong. Be strong. You can, I mean, you don't have to, you can be loose. It's good to be loose. Don't be tense on this drill. Be loose, lightly swing your arms, but it's not coming out. It's not coming back. It's not pulling up. It's just popping. It's all that motion. That's the video, guys. I hope you found it informational and informative. And I'm really looking forward to posting more videos on this channel. I really am passionate about helping you have better running form and becoming a better runner. So if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button and make sure to subscribe so you guys can get more videos from me. I'll be trying to do videos about once every week. Running pain-free is possible, guys. And it takes a lot of hard work. I didn't do this overnight. I used to have bad running form if we go back to high school. And I've been doing this now for running this new way for about 10 years. And like I said, no pain. I get done with the run and I'm tired, but I don't have knee pain. I don't have hip pain. I've rarely gotten injured since I've started doing this new form of running, and I've learned all of these running drills that I'll share with you in more depth on this channel. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.